Hi guys, Victoria Paxton here. Thanks for stopping back by my YouTube channel. Okay, so today I was gonna do some other videos, but I ended up getting an email, and there's a family out there, like a lot of families, that want to find mom wants to find her son and bring him home and bury him. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of push this to the forefront and see if I could help in any way. Okay. So today we're talking about Shane Eric James Smith. He disappeared at the age of 20, Calgary. He was last seen in the community of Mackenzie Town on Saturday, June the 6th. His parents reported him missing June the 7th. If you have any information on the case, the phone numbers are scrolling across the screen. I also have www.calgarycrimestoppers.org or the app P3 Tips. So the letter P, the number 3, and then TIPS. The reference code is 20226537 /4071. So if you know anything, contact them, please. Okay, so a guy by the name of Ian Charles Abercrombie of Calvary was arrested on second-degree murder, indignity to a human body, breaching a court order, and breach of a firearm prohibition order. Okay, so all right. So they've arrested this Ian guy, and they put out a description of 2 cars that they were pretty confident the bodies were transported in. So, obviously they think there are more people involved, right? Okay, so a lot of times when someone passes over fairly recently, this is what I think personally. I think that, they go into like an orientation phase. So I myself can't always connect with them directly. Now, I mean, there have been instances where someone died a week ago and I was able to connect with them, but for whatever reason, a lot of the time when someone, passes away, like sometimes for 3 or 4 months, I can't connect with them. So I think based on a few spirits that I've connected with, I think you have like an orientation period. And okay, so if someone passed away yesterday, today, I would most likely be able to contact them. But for me, in a 3 or 4 month period, sometimes I can't connect with them. And based on my little bit of research, I feel like it's because everybody goes through like an orientation, a crossover. And everybody's orientation isn't the same. It's not the same length of time. Some people transition quicker, some people slower. I think it's just a matter of getting adjusted. Like, you're no longer alive, so you have to like learn your surroundings and get adjusted to it. Yeah, so I wasn't able to directly connect with him. Okay. So when I say I wasn't able to directly connect with him, a lot of times I can't fully connect, but I can still see things. If that makes any sense. It's almost like he's there, but I can't talk to him. So it's almost like a film reel, like in my head, playing. If that makes any sense. Okay, so it's confusing, y'all. I don't claim to be a genius explaining this stuff, because trust me, even after the time I've done this, I don't get it half the time. Like, sorry. Okay. I don't want to be joking around a lot. This is really serious. This is another mom and dad and sister out there. they just want to be able to have some closure and bury their child. And we've all seen tons of these cases, right? Joe Pickler is one that sticks with. Okay. So this is what I was seeing. I was seeing this guy, Ian. The only reason I know it was this guy, Ian, was because I saw his face when I was researching the case. Excuse me. So I saw this guy, Ian, and I saw this girl. And at first I was like, oh, that's Ian's girlfriend. And I was like, wait. So I'm thinking it must be a situation like they date, but they're on again, off again a lot. Like they have like a rocky relationship or something. That's what I'm thinking. And I saw 2 other guys. No, I saw 3 other guys. Sorry. Okay, so this sounds so far-fetched and out there, but just stick with me for a second, okay? While I get this out, stick with me. So at first, when I'm seeing everything, I was like, oh, okay, it was an accident, and then the dummy, Ian, instead of calling 911, calling, the police. I don't know if you call 911 in Canada. I don't know. Anyway, instead of doing that, what does he do? He tries to cover it up. Okay, so that's what I was seeing at first. As things progressed, as I was like watching, so keep in mind, like if I close my eyes, it's like a video, like a movie playing inside my head, okay? Like a YouTube video. Okay, so what I was seeing after this led me to what I'm coming to now. So I saw them in a room. I saw a gun come out. And I saw Shane being shot. Initially, like I said, I thought it was an accident. And I thought that Ian was trying to cover it up, right? No, I don't think that. I feel like Ian was pissed off at Shane. And Ian, I don't think, was in his right mind. And I don't think the girl was in her right mind. Okay. The other 3 guys, I don't feel like I feel like they were okay. So I feel like Ian and his girlfriend, like they were on something. I don't know if Ian is a known drug user, but I feel like Ian may have sold drugs. Okay. And I kind of was getting like that he does use drugs sometimes. But I felt almost like it was not like, a downer kind of drug, but like almost like an upper. Yeah, it felt almost like an upper, like what they say cocaine does to you, like it amps you up. That's what I was feeling like with him. But then his girlfriend, I felt like she was amped up, but at the same time, I felt like she was a little out of it. So maybe she mixed like an upper with marijuana or something, or drinking. I don't know. Look, y'all, I'm not a professional when it comes to drugs and alcohol. Trust me, okay? Okay, so her mind, she was a bit out of it. Ian was just amped up. So I feel like Shane pissed him off. So he made it seem that it was an accident. That makes sense. Yeah. And then I feel like he used that to his advantage with these other people in the room. I feel like he was like, oh, well, you're going to go down for murder. If I go down for murder, you're going down for murder because you all witnessed it, So I kind of feel like these guys were like easily influenced by this guy, Ian. I think Ian may have been like, I don't know, like a leader, and then people kind of followed, like these little quiet sheep followed him. That's kind of what I feel like. I feel like he knew how to push their buttons and he knew how to get to them to where they would do what he wanted them to do. Okay, so yeah, it was so hard to decipher the way it was playing out. So I feel like he got them to help him move the body, okay? Because like, oh my gosh, we got to dispose of the body. So Shane's car was found near a bridge, right? And I feel like the Bow Bridge or the Bow Bridge, I definitely feel like some things went into that water there. And when I say that, I don't know if like a gun and or his cell phone, his clothing, like maybe that was like thrown in off the Bow Bridge into the water. But then I feel like, and I hate this, but I feel like his body's not in one place. So I don't know, possibly body part into the water and then buried him somewhere else. I just feel like he's not all together. Like his remains aren't together as one. And like I said, that could mean, you know, they took the gun and his clothes or the gun in his shoes and threw him in the water and then his body's elsewhere. And God knows, I wish I could get an exact pinpoint location of where his body is. Okay, so I see like a kind of like a field and then a bunch of trees, like a kind of like a almost like a forest of trees. And I feel like part of him, at least part of him, or part of his belongings, or they buried there. Now, I will say, I don't feel like these trees are located anywhere near that water. Okay. So I kind of feel like I've never been to Calgary. I have no idea what it's like. I haven't looked it up, but so I kind of feel like where the water's running, the Bow Bridge, that where part of his body is or part of his belongings, it's several miles away from there. Okay. So several miles away from that bridge. And you know what? I feel like either Ian or his girlfriend or one of the three guys, like this place is like an area that they've been to many times. So I don't know if it's an area where they like go and hide out in the woods and drink or get high or do drugs, but I feel like it's like really well known to them. So when this happened right away, I feel like they were like, oh, yeah. And like I said, I feel like this is, I don't know, 3 to 8 miles away from the Bow Bridge. No, that doesn't help. And I feel terrible that I can't see more. I will continue to try to connect with Shane. Yeah. And hopefully I'll get something. Yeah, but until then, I just wanted to put this out there. If anybody knows anything about this case, again, another family, they just want some closure. It's not a lot to ask. And this, how do I put this? This a-hole, Ian, could very easily put these parents' mind at ease by saying, oh, this is where you're. I don't know, guys. This really is a tough one. This is one of those Joe Picklers that's going to stick with me. And I do want to really try to reconnect with him because we need to find him. It's just insane. Be nice. Be kind. Keep your head about yourself. These are trying times. Coronavirus, the nation's, at a huge unrest. Scary out there. It's scary. It's scary. Um, I've been quarantined in my house pretty much. I go to the grocery store if need be, but my house is safe. You know what I mean? It's like safe for right now. Um, so yeah, take care of yourself. Be kind. It's free. Smile at somebody and say, I hope you're having a good day. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take that much effort to do that, but it could really make that person's day. They could be in a really dark spot in their life. And, it's hard to tell when you have a mask on, but I've run into many people and I could feel that they were going through trying times, and I would go out of my way and talk to them. Hey, you okay? Or whatever. It only takes a second. If you see somebody's having a crappy day, just tell them, say, hey, I hope your day gets better, or I'm sorry you're having a crappy day. So, all right, guys, that about does